Okay, as you can see, I took that head that I'd carved out earlier and painted it. And I think it turned out pretty good. Sure looks like him on the side there, doesn't it? That flat nose right there. Now, like I said, I kind of changed his expression from the way it was here, or in that caricature over there. That's okay, there's no problem. The only thing that I don't really like about it is his ears, but those might disappear when the body shows up. Or the bus shows up, whatever. Bottle stopper shows up. So anyway, that turned out pretty good. So, set this aside for a bit. Now here's our blank where we left off the last time. And I had another blank laying around here which was all messed up, so I thought, well, I believe I'll just try something with it. So what I did was I kind of whittled it down to where it's kind of the same, but in this one I kind of penciled in the expression that's on the face in that photograph. So what I thought I'd do is with this one, being as it's just a piece of junk laying around here so far, is I want to try a different eye technique on him, and I want to do the mouth differently, and just see which one we like best before we move on to the main one. So I thought that's what we would do today. So anyway, that's what I'm going to do. So let's get this drawing out here. Let's go ahead and pencil in those lines. Goes back a little too far. And we will just cut those in there. Now I like to cut my facial lines in before I do the mouth, because they have such a determining effect on them. On the mouth, I mean. And if you did the mouth too soon, you just end up cutting it away when you did the facial lines. Okay. We'll take a little break right here in a second and go over and buff up these knife blades because they're kind of dull. It's really deep right here. Those pencil lines. Now again, as I go through here, you can see which tools I use. Well, the reason I just switched is because that other one is just not sharp enough. And I really want get this nice and clean so I don't have to go back again. That's the secret when you're whittling. Carving, not whittling. Carving's. Whittling's when you don't know what you're doing, you're just wasting your time because you don't have anything else to do. Carving is when you know exactly what you're going to do and you do it. So there you go, that's the difference. So okay, we got those two in. Now he's got another one there, but I'm not going to put it in. Well, yeah, I am. So I'm going to do that one right here. And we will do the same on the other side. Comes out right there at the junction of the nose and the cheekbone. Keep your knife at a slant, not digging in straight. There we go. Now we can do his chin here just a little bit, not much, because we might be cutting that away, we never know. Looks good. Now we're getting down to the nitty-gritty, so I'm going to go buff my knife up. Okay, I'm over here at my buffing station. I think I've showed you this several times before, but anyway, I just thought I'd show you as we go along here. This is just a hard cloth wheel. It's been charged over and over and over again with black diamond, which is this stuff here. And this is just one of these motorized leather strops, okay? Now these things here can never be sharpened on a stone. Just forget about it. It's not worth it if you tried. You might accomplish it, but why? Blades are cheap. So anyway, this is all I want to do. Really interested in the very tip out here. That's where I want it to be especially sharp. And that ought to do it. So we'll head back over the other side. Okay, back here again. So let's just see if we did it. Yep, that's very sharp. Almost just laying the pressure on there, just laying the pressure of the knife on the carving leaves a mark, and that's what you want. Alright, so let's redraw our lines here. Comes here, it goes up, and that goes up. Now, the mouth, the way you carve the mouth is basically the same way you carve the eye, just on a larger scale. Now, here's what we do. We start right there with the stab mark, and with the knife at a slight angle we come across that line, back up to that point, and then I'm just going to turn it around here and make a good deep cut there. Now I'm going to carve up to that line. Now when I said the mouth is basically the same as the eye, by that I mean, in this instance, when the mouth is open. Because we've got an opening there, just like on the eye we have a opening on the eye. So there we got the top line, now we're going to do the bottom line. So again, at a slight angle, we come across, and go back up to meet our other line like that, and then we carve down, just like we're opening up the eye. And if you have a real sharp knife like this one is, you're not going to have any trouble. thing right there, that's from the old expression of the piece before. Okay, now what we want to do is find the knife. This one will probably work. We want to take out these corners right there and right there, and that'll show us depth in the teeth. The teeth are kind of set back in there. See there? See how that changed it? Now we'll do the same over here. And just take that little chip out of there. There we go. Now we're going to do the lower lip, which is this line right here. Perfect, got rid of that line. And this one just kind of goes off up to that other area where it goes slightly. Now we can round this lower lip just a bit. And we can even up these teeth. You don't want them to come out there in a wedge. The reason I'm switching is because this blade is too thick to get in there. And this one here is almost too thick to get in there, but it'll work. Let's see what we got. That's pretty good. Alright, now let's there's another way to do that than going through all that. If you take your knife and you just scribe it across the top of the teeth like this, and then scribe it across the bottom of the teeth, like that. That will make taking out these little wedges that much easier, just like that. What do you think? Look good? Now some of these teeth, to keep them from looking blocky, go back and kind of just, what you're looking at here is you're looking at the top row of teeth. So what you do is you go back and you just cut away a little notch at the top of each tooth, and turn it around and do it on the other ones. And because you scribed that line, those little notches should just come right out of there. See there, that makes the teeth look a lot better. Okay? So that looks pretty good. I'm just pretty satisfied with that. So let's go ahead and finish this. Ooh, watch out there. Again, I'm switching because I can't make that turn with that big knife. I'm just giving him a little chin here. And that one there is a little thick and heavy, so I'll carve that down to meet the other one. Alright, now we're going to make a little indentation here. One of my own little indentations. Now let's see what we got. Well, that looks pretty good. Let's carve this back a little here. I never carve upper lips, because upper lips would make your figure look feminine, and you don't want that. But I do put a little, I think it's called a septum right here. And we'll do the same right here. I don't know what this is called. Facial divot. Just makes the faces look better. I think he looks pretty slick. So I think that's going to be it for that, and for the video. So between the two of these guys, which do you like best? So let me know, and whichever one I get the most votes for, I'll put on that other figure. I'm not going to tell you which one I like best. Actually, I like them both. I won't tell you my preference until after the vote. Hopefully your preference will match mine. Okay, so next time, till the next time, I'll talk to you later.